So Marisa, the Independent newspaper recently reported that tens of thousands have landed in emergency rooms after using ingredients found in popular weight loss drugs like Ozempic. These medications may change your body, but people aren't really taking into account the risks, but also not facing the root cause.
There's a thing with young people especially, well, people in their 20s, where they're very interested in the short-term gain. We've seen that with bodybuilders who say, I don't care if steroids take 10 years off my life, if right now they make me look very bulked up. So people with weight loss drugs, they're very interested in, I want to look good on the beach, I want to be thin, I want to be slim. And the long-term effects just don't really make a difference. It's like saying to an anorexic girl, you know you're going to ruin your fertility, your ovaries won't develop. Because the brain lives in the moment and is very bad at future pacing. Most of us don't think about it. Very few people think, I'm eating that because I want to have great skin. I'm eating that, I want to look good. When I was at school, when I was at college, all my friends lived on Diet Coke, Diet Yogurt, and Diet Hot Chocolate. Nobody thought, wow, those are going to be terrible when I'm 60, I'm going to have like osteoporosis. So it's human nature to not think that far ahead. It's why people don't save, don't have a pension. The brain doesn't future pace very well, but with drugs that haven't been tested and can really make you ill, we do have to think, but it's a bit like smoking. No one says, oh, well, it's going to ruin my health later on. It's our nature to live in the moment. But we do have to train ourselves to think a lot about our long-term health because it comes around so quickly. I really want to help you grow, but you can help me back by liking and subscribing. If you like and subscribe, I can let you know what else is coming up to help you grow. We always want to grow and expand, not contract. So please like, please subscribe, and please write to me and let me know how I can help you. What kind of stuff would you like to hear? What kind of material? And I promise you I'll do it for you.
Obviously, a lot of research, the fact that people that relapse, so they lose all this weight with Ozempic, but then they gain all of that weight because of the root cause, and then they yo-yo using these drugs.
Sure. When I had a clinic for weight loss, I'd do anything to lose weight except go on a diet or go to the gym. Have you got anything else? And the answer was no, but now the answer is yes, I have. We've got these drugs. They can be very good for some people, but people who are actually not overweight are using them too. And that's very dangerous because we don't know what's going to happen. You have to go back to the same old, same old. You have to diet and exercise. There are no shortcuts. It's like saying, I want to be successful without working. I want to be slim and healthy without doing anything about it. Sadly, the answer is always the same. Eat better, go to the gym, or exercise and be aware of what you eat. There really aren't any shortcuts.
And from your experience, weight loss and other maybe more severe eating disorders, there's often a root cause, and I know RTT and Dietless Life helps people overcome that so they have long-term success with their relationship with food.
Overeating is an emotional problem. People say, I've had a bad day, I've had a bad week, my relationship's just broken up, my business has gone wrong, where's the cake? No one says, I'm having a wonderful life, I'm so happy, I need 6 donuts and a tub of Ben & Jerry's. So it's an emotional, something's going wrong with stress, and our brain will always go backwards to when we were a baby. Food made stuff better, and it was always creamy, milky food. So now we like cereal and milk, ice cream, pizza. Nobody says, I'm having a terrible day, I need some leeks, I need celery. So the brain is always going backwards, and that is human nature. But again, you can't cure human nature with drugs. It's human nature to look for comfort food. So if you have an eating issue, you can't cure it with diet or exercise. We live in a world with more gyms, more awareness of food labeling than ever before, more overweight people than ever before, because we're using something logical, dieting, exercising, and even weight loss drugs to fix a problem that's deeply, deeply emotional. People overeat because they're unhappy more than anything else. It's an emotional eating issue that you can't fix with drugs and you can't fix with a gym. You have to fix with fixing the issue, which is why we have programs that fix what makes you overeat. The same thing as what makes you drink too much or gamble too much or spend too much. It's called an emptiness inside. And it's very easy to fix that with food, except the next day you still have the emptiness inside. So more food, still the emptiness inside, and now you're becoming bigger and fatter. So now you've got the emptiness inside and an unhappiness about what your body looks like. So it's actually made it worse, not better.
And Dietless Life has taken all of that experience combined with RTT and created a program that's allowed people to overcome this.
Yeah, Dietless Life looks at a few things, the emptiness inside that comes from the unmet needs of children, but you can fix as adults. It looks at where you became so disconnected from your own body and started to abuse it, because dieting is an act of abuse. People say, I'm going to punish those pounds, I'm going to be strict, I'm going to starve my body. This is actually self-hatred. The only way to have a body you love is to love the only body you'll ever have so much. You think, I'm going to have blueberries instead of donuts. I'm going to have salad instead of fries. So you've got to come at it from respect and love. If you come at it from hatred, and also people say, I'm going to diet until I get into my genes. Well, I got it in my genes, don't need to diet anymore. It has to be, I'm going to eat to live into my hundreds and have energy. I'm eating for health. So the motivation is all wrong. I want to look good on the beach. Well, I did that. Summer's over. Where's the pies? You have to say, I'm doing this for my long-term health. I want to live until I'm 95. I want to have energy. I want to have vitality. So if the motivation is just to look good in your clothes, once you do, you're no longer motivated.
And that's where the yo-yo occurs.
That's the yo-yo. And that's why everyone goes on a diet round about April. And then at Christmas, I'm wearing jumpers and baggy clothes and it's winter, who cares? If this resonates with you and you'd like some help, we have a team of highly qualified people who can help you at innerbelief.com. They will not put you on a diet, but they'll change your relationship with food in your body forever. So click the link below, innerbelief.com, find someone who can really help because they know exactly what, and they've usually been there before too, so they understand you and they're going to help you permanently.